Hey everyone, it's Rhino here with your Disney News Highlights video for the week of October 30th, 2021. And before we get started, I want to remind everybody that this and everything that we do here is brought to you by Dreams Unlimited Travel. They are experts at helping you plan the perfect Disney vacation. When you book with them, it costs you nothing extra on your trip, and you help support the channel and all the content that we produce. So be sure to check them out, dreamsunlimitedtravel.com. And now that I have said that, let's move on to the news. Before I get started, I feel like I need to just comment my camera for some reason is making my face look incredibly sunburned, which is crazy because today we have had the most amazing weather in Florida. It did not even get up to 80 degrees, so I have just been living my best Halloween life right now. I just finished up Halloween Horror Nights, and it was the last time I'll be going for the season because it ends on Sunday the 31st, and I just want to say congratulations to all of the people that are involved in that event because it really is the premier Halloween event in Orlando, Florida. It is the best of the best. Everybody involved, from anyone that designs any of the houses, any of the characters, any of that stuff, they all work together to just make this beautiful, amazing experience, and I could not be happier to have been able to experience that again after having missed that last year. And I just, big thank you if there is anybody out there that is a part of that or watches any of that or has participated in any of that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I cannot thank you enough. So now that I have said that, let us get on to our Disney news. So on Monday of this week, the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, which is the CDC, has announced a temporary extension of the Framework for Conditional Sailing Order, the CSO, for cruise ships through January 15th, 2022. This temporary extension includes minor modifications and applies to all commercial, non-cargo, foreign flagged, passenger-carrying vessels currently operating or planning to operate in U.S. waters with the capacity to carry at least 250 individuals and with an itinerary anticipating an overnight stay on board or a 24-hour stay on board for either passengers or crew. That is a really big qualifying sentence, but after the expiration of this temporary extension, the CDC intends to transition to a voluntary program in coordination with the cruise ship operators and other stakeholders to assist the cruise industry to detect, mitigate, and control the spread of COVID-19 on board cruise ships. Since the issuance of the CSO on October 30th, 2020, which is just about a year ago right now, cruise lines with CDC assistance have developed and implemented strong health and safety protocols to manage COVID-19 and resumed passenger operations. The CDC has still decided to temporarily extend the order due to the continued spread of the Delta variant. Like I said before, after the expiration of the temporary extension next year, the CDC intends to transition to a voluntary program. This transition will continue strong measures to detect, mitigate, and control the spread of COVID, and it will align with other travel orders, including the global contract tracing and global testing orders. While cruising will always pose some risk of disease spread, the CDC remains committed to ensuring that cruising is conducted in a way that protects crew members. I said protects weird too. Protects. In a way that protects crew members, passengers, port personnel, and communities. The CDC continues to collaborate with the cruise industry and other partners to resume cruising following the recommendations and requirements outlined in the CSO extension. So this order will remain in effect until the earliest of one of these three things. So one, the expiration, or all of these three things, the expiration of the Secretary of Health and Human Services declaration that COVID-19 constitutes a public health emergency. The CDC director rescinds or modifies the order based on specific public health or other considerations, or January 15th, 2022. So I know that's a lot of information to process, but I don't know. There it is. Not that that's negative information. It's really just health and safety information, but on in a more exciting note, maybe in relation to cruising, I do want to talk a little bit about the Disney Wish just for a hot second here. So a few months ago, Disney Cruise Line shared details on the Avengers Quantum Encounter show they're developing for Worlds of Marvel, which is the superhero dining experience premiering aboard the Disney Wish next summer. DCL shared that the actual stars of the Marvel Cinematic Universe have lent their talents to this first of its kind adventure at the restaurant on board the Disney Wish. Diners will become part of a real Avengers mission as they observe some of their favorite heroes in action, with Paul Rudd as Ant-Man, Evangeline Lilly as the Wasp, Anthony Mackie as Captain America, and Brie Larson as Captain Marvel. Carrie Condon will also be reprising her role as the voice of Friday, and actor Ross Marquand will lend his villainous vocal skills to Ultron, which is interesting because I actually believe he was also the voice of Red Skull in Infinity War, replacing Hugo Weaving. I mean, I could be wrong. I didn't actually double check and look that up, but I'd be curious to see. I'm going to check after, but if he was the voice of Ultron um, in that What If series on Disney Plus. He probably was. But so the show is going to follow Ant-Man and the Wasp as they host a presentation of the most powerful superhero technologies in the world, including a hands-on demonstration of the latest and greatest PIM tech. But when Ultron turns up with an army of robot sentries eager to take control of this world-changing technology, Ant-Man and the Wasp will need all the help they can get to save the day, calling on Captain America, Captain Marvel, and even the brave diners of the Disney Wish for backup. The description of the show makes absolutely zero sense to me within the continuity of the MCU. So, I want to assume it's a multiverse thing, but whatever, it's fine. I mean, Ultron was destroyed before Ant-Man was even a hero yet in the MCU, even though technically I believe it was like Hank Pym helped create Ultron in the comics, but whatever. Again, it's fine. It's fine. Also, why does Ultron keep popping up lately? Like, I don't get it. I mean, it made sense when it was in that multiverse show on Disney Plus on the What If, but I mean, come on. I don't know why they keep leaning into this character that is in arguably the weakest of all the Avengers movies, but whatever. Like I said, it's fine. And honestly, knowing I could watch Paul Rudd's Ant-Man on a Disney cruise ship is really making me want to book an itinerary on the Disney Wish. So the restaurant was designed with immersive cinematic technology, including hundreds of screens and special effects embedded throughout in order to bring this cinematic dining adventure to life. Filming with the actors has already been completed, and they are now working on the post-production and editing with effects and stuff like that. So Disney Cruise Line says there's more. There's one more superhero that's going to make a surprise appearance during the show, but more information will be shared on that in the future, so stay tuned. My guess is it's going to be one of the newer characters, but who knows? Who knows? The Disney Wish sets sail on its maiden 5-night voyage to Nassau, the Bahamas, and Disney's Castaway Cay on June 9th, 2022. Its inaugural season will feature 3- and 4-night cruises to the same ports of call. And if you book your Disney Cruise Line vacation with Dreams Unlimited Travel, which is the official sponsor of this channel, like I've said before, you're going to receive a shipboard credit of up to $1,000 plus a complimentary gift basket full of items you never knew you needed on a cruise. So you can head over to dreamsunlimitedtravel.com and request a no obligation quote today. All right. So Disney World has actually, I know I just thanked everybody for Halloween Horror Nights. I know that Halloween is on Sunday. I really don't want to talk about Christmas stuff until 6 a.m. on November 1st, because for me, that is when the Halloween season officially, it ends. It's over. That's when anything that takes place on Halloween night, once you've passed that, it's no longer Halloween night, is how I feel. And you can start the Halloween season again on January 1st, or for me, it will start on November 1st. That will be the 2022 Halloween season. But I kid. But anyway, Disney World has shared actually a holiday food guide, so people can start getting ready to look forward to some tasty treats. It's very extensive, with some incredibly indulgent things. There's one guide that's been released for the parks, and I believe one for the resorts as well. And it honestly, tons and tons and tons of stuff. I'm going to say some things that look good to me, a list by Rhino. So I just skimmed through this really quick, and honestly, some things that stood out. Satchely Canteen over there's going to be a Thanksgiving bowl. Apparently, this is only available on November 25th, which I believe is actually Thanksgiving. But that is cornbread stuffing, sliced turkey, cranberry boba pearls, gravy, and slaw. Let's pop some of those cranberry boba pearls into a drink, please. But they also have a dessert that's like a pumpkin cheesecake mousse. That sounds really good. Over at ABC Commissary, or at Hollywood Studios, really, because you can get it at ABC Commissary, Backlot Express, and Rosie's All-American, as well as Pizza Rizzo. There's going to be this frozen salted caramel hot chocolate that has black cherry bourbon in it. So black cherry and chocolate. That sounds kind of fun and interesting to me. So that thing's going to be available the 8th of November through January 3rd. So I'm going to have to try that. But there's also at Rosie's All-American Cafe and the Trolley Car Cafe, there's this thing called Reindeer Mousse, which has spiced caramel cheesecake over peanut butter mousse atop a salty pretzel shortbread cookie. Yeah, I'm going to try that. And then at Disney Springs, we've got at Deluxe Burger, the Holiday Turkey Burger. This thing, honestly never disappoints. It is a turkey patty. There is a butternut squash like risotto, like this like thin circle cake on top of it. Oh my gosh, with this bacon cranberry jam, lettuce, and tomato. Delicious. That is going to be around from November 5th through December 1st. So you got a little under a month for that one. And then at the Daily Poutine, the name of this one always makes me, I don't know why I think it's funny. The Gobbler Poutine. I keep thinking of Charles Boyle from Brooklyn Nine-Nine when he comes into work as Tommy Gobbler. But great show. Check that out. But anyway, that is turkey, brown gravy, cranberry chutney, and cheese curds. That's going to be November 5th through December 30th. I do love the specialty poutine at the Daily Poutine, but also for the holidays, they've announced that it looks like the gingerbread houses are going to be returning to Walt Disney World this year. We missed out on them last year, but you're going to find them in the following places. There's going to be one at the Disney's Grand Floridian Resort and Spa lobby, and this stunning life-size storybook gingerbread house with cinnamon clouds puffing from its chimney is beautifully decorated with white chocolate candy canes, edible snowflakes, and sugar poinsettias. Treats for sale include house-made gingerbread houses and gingerbread ornaments, and that is going to show up at the Grand on the 10th of November, through January 1st. There is also going to be one at Disney's Beach Club Resort, and this life-size spinning carousel is a holiday tradition at Disney's Beach Club Resort. The Little Mermaid is the theme with hand-painted holiday characters, handcrafted gingerbread shingles, and fondant snowflakes. And don't forget to pop over to the Yacht Club lobby and see the adorable holiday village with the miniature train. That is going to be November 1st. Oh my gosh, that's going to be on like Monday? What? Through January 2nd. Also, apparently there's going to be one in Epcot in the American Adventure Rotunda. So that display is the Epcot pastry chefs have recreated the Lincoln Memorial and Martin Luther King Jr. Memorial in miniature edible versions, along with the American Adventure Building and an Epcot Festival holiday kitchen. So that one you can't check out until after, that's November 26th through December 30th. So, but that's it. Yeah, that's all I got for you this week. I'm sure we're going to get more and more stuff coming up. Holidays, we're shifting seasons right now, but, I'm still, like I said, Halloween through 6 a.m. on November 1st. So I don't want to talk about Christmas or anything else right now except for Halloween. But I do want to say that I hope everybody out there has a safe and happy Halloween. If you want to read more about anything I spoke about, you can check out the links in the description below on this video. You can head over to wdwinfo.com, of course. And if you like the video, thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. That is going to do it for me this week. I hope everybody has a great weekend and a phenomenal Halloween, and I'll see you later. Goodbye, everybody.